Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. All right, everything seems to be working. Hey, Coaster Mom, welcome everybody. We are. I thought I had the feed up and going, but I was once again foiled by YouTube. So just joined the server. Oh, I just got an alert. Hey, Duke Mom. Sitting in the Walmart parking lot. That's awesome. How's everybody's night? Everybody doing okay? Welcome to Thirsty Can Thursday, Tin Can Thursday. I just had to create a new stream. I had Tin Can Thursday, but for whatever reason, when I started the video like 8 or 9 minutes ago, it just didn't go through. So. Newberrytown. Duke Mom, what time did you get in the other night? I know you had a late night and you were traveling and you weren't home till like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Ah, neighbors are home. Perfect. Love it. My neighbors are fantastic. My neighbors are fantastic. Hey, Christina G. Welcome in. Hello, Nicholas. My voice is synced. Yeah, so funny story. Earlier today, I was really kind of just aggravated with the whole Streamlabs thing. I was not having it, and I was like, like this is wacky. I don't understand why it's not working. So I decided to try my iPad, and when I fired up Streamlabs on my iPad, it was synced right away. So then I said, could it be? And I fired up the phone, and sure enough, it was synced on the phone. So I don't know what the heck was going on, but whatever happened. Yeah, I have 84 subs now. I didn't update my bar at the bottom. The bar's active. So, and all of the widgets are working. So, like, if somebody subscribes, they're probably going to beat Soswald and become the new boss for the stream. And we should see the bar increase. So, I didn't realize it was off before I started the stream. I updated it. Hey, Christine. Snowy days. Oh, yes, Paige, you made it. So exciting. So exciting. I'm going to fix that right now. Oh, yes. Yes. Snowy Days is a very, very good friend of mine who just left us and moved to Florida. So sad. But they're living a good life. They're making a go of it down there. They're within striking distance of the mouse. I am super jealous. Oh, Duke's mom. What? I didn't. Hold on. I gotta fix some names here. And so now I understand the yeah, it'll be great in the wintertime. You may have all of us going down to visit you. I understand the the benefit of having two devices. Yeah, so it's Thirsty Can Thursday. Should have said Tin Can Thursday, but I ain't gonna go back and change it now. So, hey Carl. So Tin Can Thursdays. When I do a Tin Can Thursday, we're gonna be sitting down to do some review of different, different beers, ciders, maybe some wines for those of you that like wine. And we are going to just kind of sit around and chat about a couple of different things. So I like to, I'm going to like to try to keep the topics, a variety, if you will. Oh, Trip Billy Girl. Thank you so much. That's exciting. Are you eating anywhere good? That would be. Oh, yeah. Hey, Santos. So, yeah. So, I'm going to try to review. I like craft beers. So, since I've started brewing, I've kind of gone away from the whole, like, Bud Light thing. And, 222, what's going on? So, yeah, we're going to just try some stuff. And if you guys have stuff you want to throw out there for me to try to get a hold of, I will. There's so many different little like craft brewers and like, tiny brewers and stuff. That's the kind of stuff I really like to dig into, because that's where my inspiration comes from. Or is the little guy, because that's me. I'm the little guy. Maggiano's Little Italy. That sounds really good. Hello, Lisa T. I see Lisa T is, I like it. How long does the process take? So the process of brewing beer, that's interesting question. It depends upon what you're brewing. So, like your lagers take a little bit longer because they got to be tempered. But typically most beer you can get brewed and fermented anywhere from 7 to 14 days, depending upon what you're doing, depending upon the yeast you use. And sometimes people do like a double yeast, so they put the yeast in, it ferments a little bit, and then they'll add a little more sugar and a little more yeast to like up the alcohol content, and they'll let it sit for a little longer. So most of my stuff I let ferment for about 10 days, give or take, and then we bottle it. So, with that being said, we're going to talk a little bit of everything. Beer, we're going to talk a little bit of Disney. Maybe we'll talk a little bit of real estate. I do real estate. Yes, Trip Billy, please come back. We'd love to have you back. That would be great. I hope you enjoy your dinner. Eat well. I hope it's something good. So yeah, I do, one of the many hats I wear, we wear in this house, we do real estate. Of course, the producer is going to join me here. The producer is taking care of the little influencer right now. So we're getting her squared away, So she'll be down in a little bit. I do have a, we need food details, 100% Costa Mom. So we need details for sure. But so producer Stephanie really likes Magnus Pear Cider. So she'll be down here in a little bit with that. Yeah, time for bed. So let's get started, right? Everybody have a good day, by the way. I don't know about you guys. I had the other stream running in the background. Yeah, Paige. Magnus Pear Cider. We'll bust that out in a little bit. Kind of crazy today earlier. It was up and down and up and down. 12 hours, man. 12 plus hours. That's it. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, here's the first one. So there's a place out here in Massachusetts. So if you're ever down this way in southern Mass, there's a place, little town called Berkeley. But this place is actually over in Taunton. They started in a little garage out in Berkeley. So this is their golden ale. It's I don't know how to describe it. It's along the lines of more of their version of a craft beer Bud Light or Bud. It's heavy, but light in color. What do you guys think about this? Sherry Mar. She'll understand what I'm talking about when I mention the word Berkeley. Down here in the swamp. The first can of the night. First can of the night. Berkeleys Golden Ale. So, everybody putting in the good work today. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. It's very good. That is very good. That's like my regular go-to now. They're great. Hey, you, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. If you have not subscribed yet to the channel, please do. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. That would be great. So what do you guys think of... What do you guys think of this whole new Star Wars, what is it, Galactic Star Cruiser? Hey, Devora. Welcome in. Welcome in. We do have plans to, well, I do. I have plans to go and experience the Star Wars Galactic Battle Extravaganza, whatever they're calling it. Maybe next year. Maybe the end of next summer. Yeah, Christina. I got him going here too. I've got like 3 devices in front of me right now. Feels like home Massachusetts cider. Where would I get it? I've not heard of it, but I am willing to try it. If you guys watched my Epcot stream, you know I am not one to shy away. And after that stream, it only picked up. We picked up the pace. No, the little influencer is now headed upstairs to her studio for the night, we'll call it. Yeah, that'd be great. AAU, putting in the good work. I hope you're paid well. That is I'll tell you what, that's a long time. So if you go and watch my Epcot stream, that stream was like 6.5 hours long, and when we got done, Stephanie and I lapped Epcot once. We went around, so we got done, we went around once. I think we went around 2 more times, like 1.5. We didn't make the full complete 2 because when we got back to the UK, we hopped on the Skyliner and it was pretty much the end of the night for us. Oh, that's cool, Christina. You're paid in entertainment. I hope it's entertaining. Oh, Artifact. I've heard of Artifact. I didn't realize that they made cider. I thought they were a beer brewer. But after that 6.5 hours, you know, we lapped the place twice, and man, I remember going back to the room that night and just being totally like exhausted. I slept like a brick. Yeah, Christine, that's a long time. So for those of you that were here for the zoo stream the other day, that was 3-ish hours, give or take, somewhere in there. It's about 3 hours. And, you know, when we got done, I was feeling it a little bit, not quite like the Epcot stream. Of course, you know, the Epcot stream was really my first real go at it, you know. Hey, Coach N. But man, that 6.5 hour day, at least for me, and maybe it's because I'm not used to it, so maybe 6.5 hours is like normal. Normal stuff. 8 hours is normal stuff for some of these guys, like, you know, Pat, Tom, and like Resort TV1, they'll be on for hours. So maybe you do get used to it. But it wasn't even so much, I mean, physically you're exhausted, especially if you're down doing the Disney thing. It's funny, like I have a gimbal now, so I went out and I've got a gimbal because it was better than the Selfish stick. It definitely, I've been playing around with it the last day, and it's way just more stable. It makes everything smooth, especially when I'm walking. But you know, you don't realize, like, holding it out in front of you like this for hours on end, how tiring that is. It's such a simple device. I mean, I think they measure it in grams, right? So the iPhone 12 is somewhere around 200 grams, give or take. And the gimbal is made to do up to 230 or 40 or something like that. And the sheer, like, arm burn after, like, an hour is ridiculous. All right, Costa Mom, we're going to be here for a while. We'll be here for a little bit. We'll probably be around till, about 9:30 tonight. It's not going to be a terribly late night, but a little bit, you know. If you're just joining in, please hit that like button. The stream would definitely benefit from it, as you guys know. I like it. 12 likes, 14 people here. That's awesome. They did not almost, well, at one point they did. They said, oh, you got to lower it down. And it was literally only up this much. So I said, oh, okay. The difference was minuscule. It was not even extended as much as what the gimbal is here in front of me on the stand. So it was just a cast member doing their job, but just being, I think, a little picky. But that is what it is. It was no big deal. I was gonna get the 3, and the producer urged me to go with the 4 because some of the features are a little better. So, which actually brings up a good point. And for those of you just getting here, my first beer is the Berkeley beer, their Golden Ale, Berkeley, Massachusetts. Try it if you're ever around here. I was gonna, but there are a couple of features with the Osmo 4 that are gonna benefit me because I'm gonna do some real estate. I'm gonna use this to do like some real estate videos, like when I'm on like a house showing or something like that. And it has this really cool follow feature to like get it going. So I don't even really need anybody with me as long as it's set up right. Yeah, you know what? So I found, at least in Disney anyways, when we were there were not very many people with them. And the ones that did have them, they weren't very large. They weren't even as tall as like what this gimbal is. I think the people, the cast members at Disney anyways, are giving people leeway with gimbals because they understand, like, it is what it is. There's no making it smaller. It just is, you know. Oh, the 3 did have the follow feature, huh? Yeah, that I was looking for that answer and I didn't really find it, and I was like, They supposedly they say it's like more stable for rides and stuff, but I'll tell you what, I got this 4 and this magnet is like tough. I had so as some of you know, I picked up the iPhone 12. I was eligible for an upgrade. I hadn't upgraded in like 3 years, so I bit the bullet finally and did it. So I stuck it on, and it sticks on with a magnet. So man, I was taking that thing and I was shaking it with some might, and my phone didn't come off of there. So the only thing that worries me is the clips that go around the edge. But I saw a hack on YouTube, funny enough, that's gonna, I think, help a little bit. But it's not bad. It's clipped in there tight. I'm not worried about it. Yep. So Eric, I may defer to you. You may be getting some messaging from me in the cord about how to use things if I don't feel like I'm learning it right. But there was a little learning curve. Like when I took it out today and I was walking around with it, trying to use it, it's weird because it's so smooth. Sometimes I found that the picture would get locked onto something and it was, I don't know, it was weird. But yep, so we're going to use it, a little bit of real estate, and definitely on all of our adventures. Oh, which reminds me, since I have like, wow, 16 of us here. That's fantastic. Since I got you guys here on Sunday we are going to, myself and the producer, are going to take you guys on a little adventure trip to a place we like to go to called Pier 52. It's in Fall River, Massachusetts. And we are going to get, this word, it's my new favorite word, and it gives me like, I can't even wrap my head around it. We're going to do a little mukbanging on Sunday. So, do you pay for the upgrade? The upgrade from like the 3 to the 4? The price difference, at least right now where I bought mine, the price difference was like $25. So producer Stephanie was like, listen, for $25, just go and get the other one. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, the upgrade on my phone. I'm part of the AT&T Next program, so once I get my phone half paid off, I just go and get the newest version. But my phone had been paid off, and I just had refused to upgrade because I didn't really see anything I was liking. And then, after after the 2 live streams from Disney, I was kind of like, maybe I should upgrade to get like a better camera. The picture was okay. And I'm like, well, maybe it offers a little bit more gusto processing and stuff. So when I went into AT&T, they're like, hey, you've been eligible for an upgrade. I'm like, yep. So I got my upgrade plus a free watch plus a, I got my upgrade. I got a discount because I turned in my old phone. I got a free Apple 6 Series watch, so the newest one. And then for $5, they gave me a SIM card for my iPad. And like FirstNet, the cell plan the cell company I use, FirstNet, just had some ridiculous crazy deal going on for first responders. So yeah, it was an incredible deal. And like I gut checked myself 3 times with the manager that was there. I'm like, are you sure? Like, what's the catch? When am I gonna when am I gonna see like $100 bill beyond what I expect to pay come in the mail? And he's like, no. It's like, this is really, if you turn this phone in, this is your bill. Done. And you get all this stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. And I already got a watch. I don't use it much, but yeah. Yep. So I was like, alrighty then. How do I say no to this? And I upgraded my plan to boot. My original plan I had for years. So I have FirstNet, which is through AT&T, but it's a government program for first responders. So anybody that doesn't know, I'm a firefighter in the town I live in. I'm a call firefighter. So I've had the same cell plan for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years at this point, and I've never bothered looking into upgrades. So I got some kind of bundled package. It's like one of their new things they're pushing. So yeah, so that's what prompted me to kind of do all this upgrading, and then everybody's, support here is like incredible. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's do the streaming thing. If people like what I'm doing, that's awesome. They'll stay. It's not, I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm not doing anything I wouldn't normally do. So, you guys can just come along for the ride. And if you decide you want to support me, there's a way to do that. So you know. But I don't. This isn't my living. I'm not like, you know, some of the other people that we all watch. I don't. You know, I don't need this to get by. But my hope is that in the long run, it's going to help. You know, help the things that I do. So, hang on 1 minute. Here we go. Ambulance going out. Sorry about that. Yeah, so this golden beer, Coach, next time you get out here, you got to go to Berkeley Beer. My daytime job, as most of you know, is I'm a teacher. So I will be back in school within a couple of weeks, and I will not be hounding you people on any streams or Discord during the day. Not as much anyways. I may try to ninja watch from the side, but gotta teach that class. Which is interesting. Now, speaking of schools, who's back yet? Is there anybody that's going back? I know my friends in Georgia, their kids, I think, went back to school yesterday, maybe? Tuesday or Wednesday. So we don't go back to school around here until like September, but September 9th. Oh, Paige, next week, right? Yeah, they start early down there because they want to be done before the heat starts in like the spring and into the early summer. August 30th, Lisa. Yep. I was told I have to report for August 24th and 25th, and then I think my kids come, I think it's September 1st. They put us in school for only like 2 or 3 days and then give us a long weekend, so. Cindy, that's a great question. So, we are on the way to 100 subscribers. So, you know, if you guys could, hey Bucknut, they go back on the 12th. So if you guys could find some followers for me, I would appreciate that more than you know. And if they are here while I'm streaming, anyways, we have found out, if they subscribe while I'm, like, they come into the stream and they subscribe while I'm live on the stream doing this, we are going to see that subscriber bar go up. And the little one above there is called the Boss Bar. So I thought it would be, the Boss Bar is just something fun to do, right? So I was, or currently I am the boss, and it looks like Soswald was the last one to do anything to me. But as people subscribe and if people make any sort of donation while we're live, we're gonna see all these bars move. With the Boss Bar, with the little one, the last person to get the final blow defeats that person and takes over as the new boss until they're defeated. So it's just a, you know what, it's a fun little widget that Streamlabs had. You know, at some point I hope to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can maybe switch to use YouTube proper. Kids go back next week. Yeah. And I think, so if we can get, you know, when we get people in here to subscribe and follow as we're doing our little adventures everywhere. And Sherry, I don't know if Sherry's still in here, but she made me some really cool QR codes that I should be getting in soon. They should be in the next couple of days. That'll make it easier. So like when I'm out, people will go back, you know, people can go and they can strike the QR code that's on the back of my phone. And they can just hop right into the stream and they can subscribe really easily. And we will, when I'm live, we'll see these bars move. And it'll be cool to see like this stuff work. And there's widgets that are gonna like thank people for following. And you know, if anybody like AAU was very generous the other day. He was the first person to to help the channel out here with our little adventures. So, you know, when that stuff happens, we should see these bars move. It'll be fun. Yeah. Yep. 222. Yep. Yep. So we had found. So it's funny. So it must have been. I think I was home for about a day or so, and we were milling about the. Sherry. He is a very generous guy. He is super nice, man. I'm telling you, he's the kind of he's the kind of guy I get the feeling will give you the shirt off his back if you asked him. So, but I think I've been home a day or two. It was either late Thursday or sometime on Friday, somewhere in there, and Sherry sends me this message and says, "Hey, I have a really good idea." I'm like, "Okay." Yeah, I didn't update it today, AAU. It is a little off. I meant to update it before I started because I did this the other day when we were at 81, and I haven't updated it since. I didn't realize I was at 84 until a little bit earlier today, and I just didn't get around to it. It makes incredible light shows. Ooh. Eric, you need to get on a stream, man. We got to see these light shows. But, so Sherry sent me a message. She said, "Hey, I have an idea." I said, "Well, what's your idea?" She goes, "How about you, like, get some QR codes, and then instead of telling people and trying to find, people trying to find you, you just tell them, hit the QR code, and it takes them right to your, right to your YouTube channel." I'm like, holy cow, that's a great idea. So sure enough, I mean, it was like minutes. She was like, "Yep, it's done. Here, this is it." I'm like, "What?" So, and she put it up on, on Redbubble, and I was like, "Woo!" So I ordered a whole bunch. I'm going to stick one on the back of the phone. It auto updates only when I'm live. So I should I'm going to be better about checking it before I get on here and, get going. I was waiting to see how long somebody asked for that. It says, "What if the hokey pokey is what it's all about?" So for some of you that saw my Epcot stream when I got into the UK, we had and as you guys join me more and more, you're gonna get to know me, a little bit better. I'm sorry. And I'll talk to anybody. I mean, there are people, and you see it all the time, and I was amazed at how many times I ran into it was people giving you the side eye. They're like, because they see you with the camera, and they see you talking, and, if there's nobody else around you, they figure it out really quick what you're doing. So I had a lot of people like, "Hey, you like filming something? Like, what are you taking the video of?" Be like, "Oh, right? You guys probably heard, oh, yeah, we're live on YouTube." And they'd be like, "Oh," and you could just see it in their face. They're like, "That's, great. Oh." And you're like, "You want to be on YouTube?" And they're like, yeah, we want to be on YouTube. And then the UK, and I think it was probably and Sherry, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was probably the UK incident that probably spurred the QR code thing, because the girl, I mean, I don't come up in a Google search, and, she couldn't find me, and finally I had to like, "Give me your phone." So I took her phone, and I found myself, and I'm like, "Here you go." I hit subscribe and the bell notification, and, she said, "Oh, I love following people that, do all this stuff and mukbangs and stuff." I'm like, "All right, great. That's what we're going to do. So welcome aboard." So, the QR code, I'm going to stick one right to the back of this phone. Yep, see, that was the moment. I knew that was the moment. Because, honestly, I remember thinking, awesome. I love ginger pooch. That was the moment where I went, oh, man, there's got to be a better way to get people to find me faster. And that was it. That was it. Diane B, hello. Hello, Diane B. Oh, thanks, Bucknut. It's two things I like. I fell into teaching by totally by accident. Well, the producers here, we're gonna be on our best behavior. Hey, Brenda. You know, I fell into it by accident. I was working a job for a local government, and you know, life changed directions, and I had an opportunity because I had done so much at the local high school with coaching and running the marching band and all sorts of stuff in the district. You know, Eric, throw the link up for your YouTube channel, man. Do it. Hey, you throw your copy and paste your link into the chat right now. Everybody needs to go, and if you have not liked and subscribed to his channel yet, please do that. But you know, I was looking for. I needed something. I need something to make some money. While I was going through stuff I was going through, and you know, thankfully I have a lot of really good friends. And at the local high school, they're like, "Come on up and sub day to day," and I was like, I don't know. Like, I like the coaching thing, but you know, it's not. It's different than teaching. So yes, Sherry, we participate in the MDA. Usually we do it 1 or 2 days over our weekend in the center of town. So so I started doing it, and Anthony, what's going on? And when I started teaching, really quickly, you know, a lot of kids loved my class, and by the end of my first year, and I was just day-to-day subbing and long-term teaching in my first 2 years of being in actually a classroom, and all the kids love me. You know, they say, "Oh, we love your class. We like you as a teacher." You know, and it was at that point I was like, "Hey, I can do this," because I view teaching like coaching. So if you can coach, you can teach. You probably make a really good teacher just by nature. You may not know the material, and that's okay, because you know what? Luckily for teachers, if you think of it as a coach, they give you the playbook. They give you the playbook. You just need to motivate your students, who are your players, to execute the plays to win. And how do they win? They win by passing. That's how they win. They win by showing up to class and doing good and getting passing grades and passing all their standardized tests and stuff like that. So, thanks, Brenda. I try to be. You know who's a really good teacher, who's better than me, is my wife. She's been doing it for a long time. She's almost 20 years. So, and I think the producer's going to join me here. So we're going to angle over just a little bit. Uh-oh. What happened here? Here we go. Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm figuring out this whole gimbal thing, and I think it's dying, maybe? So maybe we have to do this old school. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what it is, but...
Just plug it in and use it?
Hot. I don't know. We're going to see. Let's see what happens when I turn it off. It's plugged in. We're using the gimbal, but we have other means here, thankfully.
Can't you just stick it in the gimbal and not have the gimbal do its thing?
No, I don't think so. No, because the magnet faces in. So, let's see here.
All right, biggie. Whoa.
Here we go.
Slow down.
Here's the big man. You guys want to... So I know I've showed him before, but...
Oh, he's out.
Nope, he's out. Forget it. It was the big dog. The big dog cruises around. Everybody pays attention. So hang on one second. We're gonna reset this so we have a better experience here. Here we go. All right, so we're getting it reset. What grade does she teach? She teaches 4th or 5th grade, depending upon the year. AAU, I would 100% agree with that on a normal year, and after this past year with the whole COVID thing. CeeLo, what's happening? I would say it's probably even more so. Hello, Emily Kane. Yeah, let's try that. Just
This
something
is
that...
dead already?
Well, I wasn't fully charged when I started, so I
What are
probably
you doing, baby doll?
should have put it on the charger. And
Oh, that gets
hot, right?
How's that safe?
Hot. It is hot. She just went, oh, that gets hot.
Close
So,
it up. How do you close it up?
let's see.
I mean, not probably got.
Yeah, and then this just folds in.
What are you doing, Reggie? Mommy, hold on.
So,
Hold on.
so I get myself resituated here. Here we go. All right. So, Gimbal's gonna charge overnight. CeeLo, how you doing?
Come on, baby.
Yeah, he's a mastiff. He's an old man. He's 9 now.
He's an English master.
He's an English mastiff. He is.
Yeah, straight.
Oh, say hello to Spain. Oh, she's driving.
Okay, that's
She's
not
driving. So,
safe. Come see Mama.
all of you, please welcome our or my producer. Please welcome my producer
Come see Mama.
to the show.
Why are you so hot?
There she is.
Why are you so
There
hot?
she is. So,
Why are you so hot?
I do what I do because of her, literally. Oh, and look at this. Do you see who's in here? Oops.
Huh?
Do you see that name?
Oh, hi, Paige.
Yeah. See, hi, Paige. So,
Come on, go see Paige. You want Paige to see you? Say hi, Paige. Hi, puppy Paige.
that's awesome,
Hi,
Anthony.
puppy Paige.
That is awesome. So there's producer Stephanie. She is enjoying, or going to enjoy, is enjoying. You don't happen to have the bottle, do you? Magnus Pear Cider. So for those of you that Magnus Pear Cider. It's our brew at the Zoo Glass, which I'm hoping we get to bring you guys to, but I don't know if that's gonna work. You can get that over in the UK if you go into if you ever get back to Disney World.
Easy.
For sure. Ooh, look at Bucknut. He's got a bull mastiff. And he's got a Bordeaux.
Oh, no, Bordeaux.
Yeah.
They're still smaller than Bordeaux.
We are so yeah, my English mastiff's large. He's trimmed out a little bit. He was, what was he, 212?
He
I
was
think
like 225 last time we went, but we've taken like 15 off.
15 off. So he's about 210. We thinned him out a little bit. He does have arthritis. So he was at about 225, 230 for a while.
Well, he has a long nerve degenerative disease as well.
Yep, and he's got long nerve degenerative disease.
It has some.
The big dog's name, that's Thor. We have a Thor. And this is, if you ever go to the UK,
Oh, monkeys.
or if you live around here, Muckies, you can go to Muckies in Rainham. That is
He's a good boy.
Magnus Pear Cider.
He's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Yes, that's talking about.
So I would 100% recommend trying that.
That's talking about you, good boy.
Yeah, it's good. Magnus Pear Cider, it's really good. So on Sunday, myself and producer Stephanie again are going to be at Pier 52.
Come here, come sit.
Paige, you should see if you can get that down there. You do love pear drinks.
It's not what's interesting.
Oh, Magnus bought Woodchuck in Vermont. I didn't know that. Wow.
What are you doing?
Well, I would. Yeah, it was, but if it's owned by Woodchuck now in Vermont, it is an Irish cider. Yes. Yep.
an Irish cider that I buy in England.
That you buy, well, in the UK,
Oh,
technically speaking, I guess. It's close enough where they're like, yep, we're bringing it in.
what are you doing, Papa?
Oh, Coach N, I did not believe, I had no idea. I almost can't even believe it. Anthony, I'm glad you're getting a lot of hits on your house. So for those of you just catching up with us, I do real estate too here in Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Hey, Andrea. So that is one of my things. I have my fingers in a little bit of everything. It keeps me busy, keeps me going.
Oh, is Pat all done today?
Oh.
Oh no.
Coach N says Woodchuck had its logo changed after they bought him.
When did they just buy? When did they buy
He's saying like 2 to 3 years ago.
Oh. What's Pat?
Angry Orchard, owned by Sam Adams. Yep.
Oh no, this is the beginning
His
of
drive.
it, so he's all done.
Yeah.
Is he the top?
She ninja watches a lot with us. No. And he said Tom was going to call it an early night too. They had a couple of
I thought they had a
long
reservation
days.
at like.
I thought there was a dinner reservation too, but maybe not. Wow, we are up to 20 people. Thank you for joining us here. This is awesome. Please hit that like button. And if you have not already subscribed, please do. It's the best way you can help me. And sharing the channel and sharing these videos, that'd be great. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers. Hopefully sooner than later. The overall goal is to hit like 1,000 so I can get off this stupid Streamlabs stuff. But Blue Zoo, but that was just for parking. Yep. Something crazy for the 100th celebration. What are we celebrating 100 of?
100 what?
100th celebration? I don't know.
I do know crazy things.
Stephanie does no crazy things. Oh, for when I get to 100 subs. Ooh, I don't know.
Again, I do know crazy things.
Yeah, she does no crazy things. Yeah, when I get to 100 subs, we're going to have to poll the audience to see, like, what I need.
What crazy
I can only imagine
Sean
CeeLo would want me to dance, but I think we should do something a little more grand. Maybe we'll go out somewhere. At 100 subscribers, maybe we'll go, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll hit up the River House.
Yeah.
At 100 subscribers, we're going to go hit the River House restaurant in Taunton. It's this new place. It's only been open a short while. It's really nice inside. They have great food. So if we get to 100 subs, we will get over to the River House. I could always get some chocolate ice cream, yes. Oh, Coach, that's awesome. So, speaking of beers, like I've been talking about, I do brew my own stuff at home, and I do have my own label. I've had labels made at some point, hopefully sooner than later. I'm going to give them to Sherry, and she's going to help maybe put them on some merchandise and stuff. So, nothing crazy, like straight up t-shirts, a couple different colors, maybe a hat or something. Thanks, Bucknut. Yeah, we have I think a 1 o'clock. We have a 1 o'clock, so we'll probably be going live just before there, or just before then. Red Clover, huh?
Red Clover what?
Brewery in, it looks like Brandon, Vermont. Also Foley Brothers in Brandon. Coach, how far do you live away from that area of Vermont? You must be close if you've hit those up. Oh, unless you've hit them up during your travel.
Brandon, Vermont. Closed
Brandon,
at 4
Vermont.
o'clock today. Red Gold Ale.
Yeah, see, she's over here looking them up. We're going to be heading up to Vermont, I think, more than likely, for a couple of days at the end of the month with some friends of ours, and we're going to have a good time. And 15 minutes. You've cleared all the Vermont breweries.
They're only open like Friday nights and Saturday days.
Coach, you're after my heart here. Yeah. We did, how many, 2 years, 3 years ago? We did Kennebec up in Maine.
Oh, longer.
5 years ago, maybe? It was several years back. We did the Kennebec Brewery up in Maine. We were there for just a trip, a couple of nights. And the place we were staying right along the Kennebec River had the Kennebec Brewery in it. It was really good.
It's one of the 10 best new breweries in Vermont.
Ben and Jerry's and maybe Cabot. If we're lucky, Cabot. Most of New Hampshire and Maine. Coach, that means you got to start coming down into Massachusetts.
There's no good breweries around here besides Berkeley.
Well, yeah, you got to go. So around us, Berkeley's like the brewer if you want to go to like a local brewer. But up Route 24 here, there's a Trillium. Trillium's up there.
Hobo.
Yep, Lord Hobo's up in
Canned Heat
Somerville.
one that's
Canned
down
Heat
in
down in
Fall
Fall
River.
River is really good. That'll actually be right around the corner from where we are.
No, there's the other one.
Their beers, they have a couple beers that are made with pepper. We got peppers in their
We
beer.
have a couple in the
So,
fridge.
we
With
do.
Canned Heat.
Yeah, they had it was an IPA. It was like a hazy IPA. It was good. I liked it. It was real good.
Puppy.
A cider donut place
Where? They have
in the
like-
area of like Ben and Jerry's and Cabot. There's like a cider donut place.
Oh, I'm sure. I know they usually have cider donuts when we go to Big E.
Oh, they do. Vitamin C. Yep. Old Ipswich. Trillium's great. Linda knows it. Yep. Cider donut, huh? I'll have to try that.
All right, Richard.
One of the great things about the Food and Wine Festival when we were at Epcot is I get to try just a bunch of different beers. A lot of them were from obviously Florida and the surrounding states that I wouldn't normally try. So Coors at the Jersey Shore.
Like Coors Light.
No, this is like KHORS. I've never heard of that one, CeeLo. Yep, we've been to the Topsfield Fair. So our group of friends, we like to traverse the local fairs when fairs are all running. I'm hoping we get out to Springfield this year.
They canceled Westport.
They canceled Westport.
I don't know. They had said it was gonna happen, but I don't think it's going to now.
That's too bad. There's really good fairs around here. Like a lot of small ones, but they're really, really good.
Oh no! It's October.
Oh, it's in October. Wow. So if anybody's traveling here in October and you want to hit up a good little country fair, you want to go to the Westport Fair.
It's only 2 days.
It's only 2 days.
3 days. I'm
3
sorry.
days?
Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday.
We should see if we can get tickets online. Have I ever chatted with the fireman at the front gate? So
The patch is there, though.
our patch is there, right? So I left my patch
Years ago now.
long time ago, and I don't know. It's kind of like chat with them all the time. Yeah, I mean anybody who will stop and talk. If you've ever ran into a firefighter, most of us can't stop talking. We like to talk, especially talk about like the equipment that we're using, and it's a very boy thing.
I know, puppy. There's no room on the chair.
The Tennessee State Fair is combined with Wilson County here in Tennessee, really? CeeLo, is that like the biggest fair you guys got out there? Oh wow, Sherry, where is that? This beer from Berkeley is so smooth. It's not very hoppy. Oh,
That's golden, right?
yeah. Ooh, idle time, huh?
There I come from.
Oh, Topsfield Fair.
I've been to that too.
Yeah, we haven't been to Topsfield in a while. You know where we like going, but it's really kind of a ride. Is we go up way up into Maine to the Fryeburg Fair. I love getting out there. Fryeburg, Maine. It's I don't know, what's it, probably 40 minutes or so from North Conway, New Hampshire. That's a great little fair.
That's a long drive though.
It is a long drive. It's about, for us, 3.5 hours, give or take. It is. AU, have you been to it? And Maine is like a really good place to go for like agricultural fairs.
Fryeburg's 3 hours and 24 minutes.
3 hours and 24 minutes. Conway's great. Coach, I would agree. Conway's great. You know what's up in that way is, every year. Are they doing it this year?
Fryeburg?
I wouldn't mind going to that fair either. That fair is usually like October. But
I think they're all going to be late this year.
up in Littleton, right? So Littleton, at the base of... What's the mountain? What's the mountain? Oh, I can't remember. Remember we went to One Love Brewery?
Oh, we went
It
to
was
Mount
not Monadnock.
Washington.
Yeah, but the ski mountain that the brewery's at the bottom of is
Oh, I don't know. There was so many.
there's a
up
ski
there.
mountain. Now I can't remember. Why can't I remember? It wasn't Monadnock. It wasn't Wildcat.
Oh yeah, see Fryeburg.
Brenton Woods. It's not Brenton Woods. Freiburg's October.
Yeah.
Oh, they are doing Fryeburg this year, October 3rd to 10th.
Easy entry.
So I will probably get up there. Eric, if I go up there, maybe we can meet up.
What do you want to know? One Love.
One Love, yeah. One Love Brewery, I believe it's Littleton, New Hampshire. Just outside of Conway. That's
It's
another
in
great one.
Lincoln, New Hampshire.
Lincoln. Sorry, I said Littleton.
And
Lincoln.
What do you want to know about it?
Um,
There's the fair. They showed-
yeah, Stephanie said, she just looked it up. She said October, what was that for Fryeburg? 3rd?
It was early October.
It's like early October.
It's right before.
Loon. Coach N. Loon.
She's a better Googler than me.
Coach N. Loon Mountain.
That's her.
One Love Brewery. Loon Mountain. That's the mountain over there.
October 3rd through the 10th.
Oh, so, all right. So
Fryeburg.
AAU, it's the Fryeburg Fair is October 3rd through the 10th, and we typically tend to go up on a Saturday.
'Cause it's
So maybe we can work something out. I'll have to see what my schedule is like as we get closer.
Who's the one that had the big fire in the barns?
That's Fryeburg. Fryeburg had a really big fire in one of the animal barns a few years back.
We got a couple of them, didn't
Yeah, I believe they've since rebuilt it, if I'm
No,
not
they did, but I
mistaken,
can't
right?
remember.
Because it caught fire on a year we didn't go, and we had gone the following year, and there was like a new barn there. Yeah, 100% AEU. We'll take some pictures. Hey, maybe we'll do a live stream together. Maybe we'll stream around the fair for a little bit. Coach, I have not skied since I was like a teenager in my early 20s.
Oh, but we did go tubing. That was
We
super
did go
fun.
tubing. That was at
Oh.
where did we go tubing? And we went tubing last year?
Yeah.
Last year. we went tubing.
Oh, it was actually
We were looking for something to do, and the Little Influencer was all about it. So we looked and looked, and I did not realize how hot of an item tubing was until I went to look for tickets. So we ended up driving. It was a little ways. It wasn't terrible. We ended up driving to. It was not Yagoo. It was not Wachusett. It was not Brenton Woods. It was not Wildcat.
Hold on, baby.
Now the memory eludes me. But it was fun. It was a bunch of fun. So the Saturday's October 9th for Fryeburg.
Did we
No,
do
it wasn't
that?
Wachusett because believe it or not, the tickets were like all sold out.
Okay, so that. When did we go to Disney without your mother? April?
Cannon? Was it Cannon?
I'm trying to find
I can't remember.
it. Was it after Shots Party or before?
I think it was after. Didn't we go during quarantine?
Yeah,
Right?
we did. That's
And
why
I
I'm
think
trying
it
to
was,
find them.
we were all home. So I think we went like the end of March. Must have been the end of March. But it was still cold.
Ow, ow.
It was still cold.
Okay, Vermont.
Cindy, you like the names? That's great.
What?
The producer, the Little Influencer. Coach, I don't know how I would do right now on skis. I'm probably about 100 pounds heavier than the last time when I skied.
I would die. I would die on skis.
Stephanie used to ski.
And I would die.
When she was here, she said I would die. That's it. She would be done.
Like fishing, pool, wrong season. After we finish the show?
Just go slower.
I don't know. Can't find them now.
I have tried snowboarding before, and it did not work out for me well.
Again.
Not even a little. Not only did I think I was going to die, I thought I was going to break both my legs at various points during the day when I was trying it.
Maybe we went February?
Maybe?
I can't find them now.
Might have been February.
Oh,
But it was
we
fun.
went February, yeah.
Yep. Do you remember where?
Yeah.
It doesn't. Did I pop the location on there?
I don't know.
No.
Alright, don't do that. Does not help.
Right.
Yeah. Now you just
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Sleigh ride. How about a nice sleigh ride? No. I would do the sleigh ride. We'll drag the producer
Alright.
either along or behind.
I don't know if it's gonna tell us where we were though. Ah, see, there's the bag I didn't buy.
I think that was it. Cranmore. I think that was it. Wait, what was the bag you didn't buy? Oh, they will all be interested in this. Mm-hmm.
Pat's Peak.
Pat's Peak. Pat's Peak. Very good. That's why she's the producer. Pat's Peak. And I know some of you are, especially, I don't know if Coaster Mom's still here. She keeps saying, when are you just going to give her your wallet? I get that question a lot. When am I just going to give her the wallet?
Miss.
Coach, you were there last week? Uh-oh.
Pat's Peak is in Heinecker, New Hampshire. It's $27 for 2 hours.
There it is.
We got 7 runs.
Yep, we did. We got a lot of runs.
Thank you, Paige.
Ah, thank you, Paige.
I know you guys gotta go. Oh my God.
Ah, Pat's Peak was really cool. Yeah. I like to give her my wallet when she can stay out of the gift shop, but she doesn't ask for much, so it's tough to say no.
You act like I spent all your money.
Yeah, no. Just bought the. That's why, so when we go, she'll buy at least one handbag, as I've been corrected.
I'm buying it.
Sometimes she buys two, but you didn't buy any this last trip, right? So we let her go, as you guys saw
First of
some
all,
of
I
that.
couldn't
So
find the food and wine one, which I wasn't particularly sure I liked anyway, because it was like light blue, and they didn't have the Italy one anymore.
oh, Coach N went to that little restaurant at Pat's Peak at the end of the driveway, the Pancake House. Remember we talked about stopping there, and we didn't because we weren't sure if they were open or not. And
It was hard to find a place to eat.
right, it was very tough to find a place to
But
eat.
that was more pandemic-y than it is now.
Yeah, and it was definitely in the midst of the pandemic, and we were like, oh, where are we gonna go? We talked about stopping in there. Oh, he's saying it's insanely good. Now I'm like, all right, so if we go back, which I'm assuming we will, we'll go back snow tubing, and we'll take you guys a little
No,
tubing
like
at the
this.
end of the day, and we'll do a little mukbanging. Although I don't know, I may be fearful of streaming live on a tube.
I would not stream from YouTube.
You can ask Stephanie. I was going so fast, so at the end of the run, it slopes way up like this, almost like a quarter pipe for like a skateboarder, and with my size and the momentum plus ice on a rubbery tube, you can only imagine I was doing like Mach 35
Where you going?
by the time I got down there. And I mean, when I tell you I was going right to the top, I was worried that I didn't know if the snow fencing at the top could hold me if I decided to go up and over. Yeah, we buy all kinds of stuff when we're up in Fryeburg. We'll come home with some stuff. Maple syrup. The Fryeburg Fair has really good poutine. Really good. They have like a poutine car there that is like incredible. Oh, Paige says a GoPro. I could do that. I should probably wear a helmet. After my last experience, I may like bring my biking helmet, and I could 100% strap a GoPro to the top of that. It was a hair-raising experience. Like I was, hair-raising experience. All right. So
It wasn't even what I meant. It wasn't really that bad.
it was like terrifying because it wasn't that bad when you're a third of my size and you're not going half my speed.
We almost flipped Stella over, huh?
Yes, yeah, the little influencer almost went for a ride.
I know. The pop-up won't go out, huh?
Wow, he went until he hit the barrels at the end. That's incredible. Yeah. Oh, the irony. Yeah. The irony. A hair-raising experience. Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh. Costa Mom's here to encourage me to give you my wallet. She just takes it, she said. So there you go, Costa Mom. That solves that problem. I don't have to give it away anymore. She's just going to take it. Yeah, she just lets me think I can hang on to it and everything that belongs in it.
Where is he?
So I don't know where he is. I'm not sure. She's asking where Tom is at. I'm not sure of his location. So do you remember what you got last time we went to Pier 52? I got the sushi rolls. They were great. So we're gonna have some awesome food at Pier 52. It's gonna be great.
No, because last time they didn't have what I wanted last time.
Bloomin' onion. Yep. Summit Plummet is nuts. I've only been on that once. Only once. I don't mind going to water parks, but when we're down there, we typically stay away. And we'll probably end up getting there more often than not as as the influencer gets older, because she is all about water. As long as I stay fairly clothed, I'm gonna be like, people see the Sasquatch sighting, and I get in the water and the water displacement's terrible. I come out, they try rolling me back in, thinking I'm dying.
What?
Yeah.
The menu's different than last year.
You shamed him into writing it? Poor guy. You shamed him into writing it. Only as a daughter could do it. You're like, Dad, you gotta get on there, right? And you're just like, I love it. I know Anthony is Anthony still in here?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Alright.
I know he's selling his house. It sounded like he was getting busy.
Where's he moving?
I don't know where he's moving to. But it's funny. So I don't know if any of you have done anything with real estate lately or thinking about it, but the market, at least here in Massachusetts, it's insane. There's stuff I've never heard about before, stuff I've never seen. I don't know. Silly stuff going on. Silly stuff. But it's holding. Prices are holding. We'll feel a pinch. Prices will come down a little bit, but stuff will pretty much retain its value where it's at now. You won't see it come down too much. Stuff is going to slowly sell now. It won't be moving as quick. I would be like asking him to ride the fluorides thing, sure. Are there spots in like Mass or Rhode Island you guys would like to see that maybe you haven't seen before? I know some of us live around here, so it's kind of a moot point, but Cindy, I would believe it. You're probably seeing, if it's anything like up here, you're seeing stuff sell for way over asking price and it's going really fast. Does it have lobster bisque? That is, let me refer to the producer because she was looking at the menu, I think, just a little while ago.
No
Do they have no lobster bisque?
Come on, we'll go ahead.
Salem at Halloween. Ooh. We have a couple of friends that love to do that. That may happen. That's a good possibility.
Too busy.
It is real busy. I will tell you it's real busy.
Lobster bisque.
Oh, they do. Mm-hmm. They do have lobster bisque, Coach N. Cindy, I would believe that. I have
Are you going outside? Come.
I have a client right now. We're selling a piece of land, and it's it's priced right where it needs to be, and there's been so much interest in it. It's like overwhelming almost. It's incredible. Well, now that's a good place. They have the lobster bisque. Coach approves. Maybe I'll get some. Maybe I'll get some lobster bisque with my sushi. Andrea A., that is 100% accurate right now. And that's why prices are holding so high, is because there is nothing out there to buy. Inventory is incredibly low right now. So people are doing crazy stuff like no inspections. They're bidding over asking price to ensure that they're getting it. They don't have a raw bar. It's just they have sushi on their menu. Their sushi is California roll. So I'll probably get the sushi salmon. I love salmon. So salmon is like, whew, man, if I can get salmon, bring it on. Unless it's at Paddlefish. Paddlefish had that incredible stuffed. There's a stuffed haddock or stuffed cod. Ooh, man, that was so good. And I like the sushi, like the raw fish sushi. So I'll eat both. But I have had just a straight up, like, cut the fish, put it on the slab, and serve it to me. I would agree, AAU. I really haven't ran into too much sushi I didn't like. That's why, like, earlier when we saw that cookbook in Japan, I was like, oh man, that is like, I need that cookbook. Fresh clams. I know they do oysters. I don't know if they do clams there. We'll have to ask the producer when she comes back in the room if they have clams there. They definitely do oysters. And if we're feeling rowdy enough, so this place sits right on the water. So if you look at a like a Google map and zoom in on Fall River, you're gonna see a bridge. There's a big battleship, and it's to the side of it. It's down the river just a hair. A big white tent. I don't know if Google's updated in a while. But just next to it, owned by the same people, they have a floating tiki bar. So maybe we'll go from one to the other real quick. We'll do like we'll do the really nice food and drink mukbang over at Pier 52, and then maybe we'll just head over to the Tipsy Seagull for a quick sniffer before we head out. There's actually, so Pier 52, at the back of the parking lot is Canned Heat, which is a brewery. You got the Tipsy Seagull, which is maybe 100 yards away. And then on the road out, not even a tenth of a mile away, is the Tipsy Toboggan. It's really, really awesome. Really awesome. And because it's a floating tiki bar, there's it's next to a marina. It's next to the Borden. It's connected. It's part of the same property. The Borden Lighthouse Marina. So there's always like boats over there. Some of the boats are incredible that are over there. Some of the cigarette boats that come like rolling in are like incredible, but there's always boat traffic in and out. So we'll take you guys on a little adventure that day. And this was all like producer Stephanie's idea. She said, "Oh, we should go to like Pier 52." She goes, "That'd be probably a really nice place to do like a live stream from." I'm like, "Huh? All right, great. We'll do a live stream from there." Oh, you know what I should mention? So I'm just like thinking in my brain like all the stuff that we've kind of just been kicking around here. If any of you know of somebody that is looking to buy or sell anything, like house, land, if you give them my name, even if they don't live in Massachusetts or Rhode Island, I can probably help them out because I work for a Remax agency. So I can find them an agent if they don't have one in their area. I can do a referral. So if you're looking to help out some of your friends, call me up and
Hold on, Biggie.
we'll see if we can help them out.
Hold on, Big. Okay, bye.
Oh, that's great. Coach likes the idea of the Tipsy Seagull next door to Pier 52.
The building makes me nauseous.
The building is definitely set up in a tiki style. Every now and then, if you're not prepared for it, when the boats come in and you're drinking, you do like one of these and the dock shifts from the boat. So you kind of like, hey, if I had too much, this is only my first beer. So.
You get by, buddy? Go slow. Don't
Coach N just likes the word tipsy. Don't we all? You see the big dog? There he is.
Come
Here's
on,
the big
Pumpkin.
dog. Go ahead, bud.
Go, Bubba. Come on. Slow, slow. What? Hey.
Big dog on the move. Big dog on the move. Let me see. I gotta reset myself. There we go. Tipsy all damn sold. Oh, jeez. You drink to walk straight. Somebody in here earlier had said they were impressed with my ability to drink, and said just well practiced. Was it Andrea? I think it might have been Andrea. I didn't have the Tokyo Sunset, but I did have the Kung Fu Punch, as you guys saw. That was you. I thought it was. Ooh, there we go. It happened. We all have those people. Training is the essence of consumption. Yep. And I try to train whenever I can. Ooh, Cindy, how do you think that's going to work out for you? It is. So here's going to be my Disney advice for everybody that wants to partake in that. I would say this. My suggestion is usually to not go more than 2 or maybe 3 countries without banging down a glass of water in between. It happens to everybody, Andrea. All good athletes. My day will be here before you know it. So, me and some of my guy friends, we had gotten together and we wanted to do the same thing. So, we got together. We had been down there a lot doing the marching band thing for a while. So, we said, you know what? We were done doing the band. This is long after we were done doing the band. And we said, hey, let's go on a trip. Let's go do... let's go around Orlando. We'll drink around the world. We'll go to like City Walk. So we got down there and we looped Epcot 3 times, and we stopped in every country, all 3 laps, and had at least 1 drink, if not more. Triple 2. I only made it from England to Germany. Whoo! Have any of you guys ever been into the buffet in Germany? Like, their mugs in there, I don't know if they still are, but their mugs in there that they used to serve their beer in were ginormous. They were huge. All right, you guys, hang on 1 second. I'm going to go get another beer. Watch this. I think for all of you beer drinkers at home, you're going to appreciate this one. So, 2 Poland Springs and 4 ibuprofen before bed. Yep. That's what I usually do. I usually slug down like a little Poland Spring bottle of water and take 2 or 3 Tylenol. Next morning, no problems. So, this is from a company called New Belgium. So it is a enlightened dark ale brewed with spices. So, and it's only, what does it say? It is, I just read it. That's not too heavy. It is only 6% by volume. So, it is bottled and brewed by New Belgium Brewing in Fort Collins, Colorado. So, best served at 45 to 50 degrees, which is perfect because it just come out of a refrigerator. Ooh, good nose. I can smell the malt. Well, on the side of the bottle, it says that surprisingly bright taste and dry, chocolatey finish. It's similar to a style that they enjoyed 500 years ago. So I'm assuming it's based on something. Ooh. Definitely malty. I love it. So this should be really dark. So for all y'all that love dark beer. Oh, Kronenberg 1664. Kronenberg's good beer. Oh yeah, it's real dark. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. So there we go. It's got a good nose. It smells sweet. Oh, that's good. Light. Surprisingly light. Surprisingly light for a darker beer. Really sweet. Very sweet and malty, not very hoppy. It's wicked dark beer. Anthony, how goes the house selling, man? Busy? You're gonna be done with it soon, busy? Or you still looking for somebody to buy it? Because busy's good, man. Busy's having a lot of people looking is good.
Easy, Bubba.
Yeah. AAU, I would be using Pat's keychain to open my beer, but I unfortunately, when I was down there, those were the days he was off. That week. Yeah, that's great. That's great. You may have an offer before the open house. When is your open house? Saturday, Sunday. Oh, and you got people coming in now. Wow, that's awesome. You could very well have an offer before the open house. So, when I found out Pat was gonna be on vacation, I was like, oh man, I just wanted to really say hi to him and talk to him for a little bit. So I was like, but if you guys saw the Friday, which was the day after I was home, when he came back on Friday? No, I lied. Thursday, when we were leaving to come home, he was like, listen, I'm driving right by the airport. I can swing in if you haven't gone through security yet. I was like, dude, that speaks volumes to me. So, but I will 100% make sure we get together next time. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Coach. Long trek tomorrow. Where are you going tomorrow? At midnight? Oh. And that's tough because he's got almost an hour ride home from there. Oh, very cool, Coach. Well, listen, be careful. Enjoy your hike. Be very, very careful. Enjoy your hike. All right, AAU. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. We'll have to talk about that date in October. That's awesome, 222. Oh, it's near Williams, Mass. That's cool. And Anthony took over the stream. As you should. Man, you've been on like TV. I mean, I've been on TV, like interviewed for stuff before, but Anthony, you were like on TV. I can't imagine like streaming for 10 or 12 hours and then having to drive an hour home, being exhausted. And they still stream usually on the way home to boot for most of the ride anyways. I am telling you, you all got to try some New Belgium. It's really good. Wow. You are on Letterman and Leno? Really? Well, we have two things in common, I guess. We both from Massachusetts and we both been on Jay Leno. I was on Jay Leno myself as a very young lad. Yeah, he is from Massachusetts. Does he still live here though? Or did he end up moving to California and staying there? I know he's got a house out here, but I don't think it's his full-time house. Oh, nice. He's gonna do an after dark tomorrow. If the PayPal and Venmo is good, Pat's gonna do an after dark. So like when he gets done streaming, he's gonna start a little late tomorrow too. Yeah, he's got a huge garage of antique cars.
Pat or Jay Leno?
Jay Leno. So when I was young, when I started doing the marching band thing, I was just a player in a marching band, and we were on Jay Leno. My marching band I was with got on Jay Leno.
Why?
He had called us out, kind of, sort of, in a roundabout way. Long time ago. Wow. Got like 25 likes. That's incredible considering it's an hour and a half stream just from my house, and it's me just talking to you guys, drinking beer and talking everything from Disney to firemen and real estate. Oh, Andrea, that's cool. I did community theater from the time I was 13 to the time I was it's about what, 33, give or take. I'd done community theater.
These are my vocals.
All kinds of crowds, all sorts of shows, big, small.
Oh, all right,
You know, biggest crowd I ever did was Fall River Celebrates America, and there was somewhere around 5,000 people in the crowd that year. So, being up in front of people is, I don't mind it. Not at all. Ask the producer over here. She'll tell you. If there's a crowd, put me in front of it. Let me do my thing. We're all going to have a good time. Oh, 26. Thanks, Duke Mom.
I know.
Oh, you went on a Bruster's ice cream run? Ooh, ice cream. Shy without a script. So what's funny is when I used to do community theater, I was that way at first, and over time, I had just done it so much that we could you could kind of go off script and then come back on, especially if you forgot your lines. So we got really good at it. So, and then after doing the marching band thing, like the marching band was such a large part of my life for over half my life, and we got really good at changing stuff on the fly because something wouldn't work out, or you get to some place and you were expecting something to happen that didn't, so you'd have to shift gears, whatever. So I almost prefer doing stuff unscripted now as opposed to scripted. Oh, Emily, do it. Emily Kane, do it. We'll put your link up. We'll all go and watch 100%. Let's do it. That's good, Andrea. That's real good. Brusters, huh? Brusters ice cream. I'll have to ask Tracy about that. I got some people that live out in PA, out in the Lock Haven area. So Cindy, my principal instrument was the trumpet. And then once I moved on from being a player to moving into a staff position, I learned many other instruments. The only thing I really don't know how to play is like clarinet. I don't know how to play flute, but just about any brass instrument I can play to some degree. I wouldn't say I'm proficient with it, though. Definitely not proficient with all of them. Anything, I'm really proficient with valved instruments. So, that's pretty much any brass instrument outside of a trombone. A trombone I can probably muddle through, but I can play harpsichord. Oh, it's great, Duke Mom. Trumpets rule. Emily, that's funny. Is that that's what I've been using. I've been using a tripod, and today Streamlabs decided to work. So I don't know why it decided to work. It just did. Actually, you know what? If you guys hang on 2 seconds, let me see here. Hey, producer Stephanie, can you grab me the laptop real quick? Triple two, I played the recorder. Cindy, yes you do. You Texans love your football and your marching band. That is the truth. That is all of the truth and then some. Yep. Marching bands and football.
Just lay down, Bubba. Just lay down, Bubba.
Good. I'm glad we're inspiring you. That's, like I've said it a couple of times already, like, I had kicked the idea around and never really did anything, and I had the opportunity, the week Pat was really not around, and we were all looking for something to fill the void. That was kind of like stars, moon, sun, planets all aligning kind of moment. That kind of, spurred me to do it. And Stephanie was like, yeah, sure. She's like, go ahead, do it. Just try it. I'm like, okay. I said, my thing is that, I still want us to do what we're doing in it, but I want to bring you guys along with us. I don't want something that's really too production. That's why I think Pat's streams are really appealing to at least me and maybe a lot of people. Tom's pretty organic. You know, things like Resort TV1, you know, Tim Tacker, all those people, they're really good, but they're really like, they're produced. It's like a production, you know. But I mean, they're all in it. That's how they're making their living. So I get the whole production side, but that's just not something that I personally want to do. So. Anthony, that is great advice. Emily, why don't you throw up your link here? Let us all go, or put it in the Discord or something. Let us all go and we'll all sub to it. It's not easy, Andrea. Oh, thank you, CeeLo. I'm trying. I am trying. It's basically like, because like when you're on, so and Andrea will probably get this. Anthony, you'll probably get this. You know, if you've done any sort of like performance in front of a crowd, so like when you're in front of people and you're doing like something like this, you need to be like on. You know, you've got to be on all the time. Whether that's you being organic or you being scripted, you've just got to be on. And whatever you're going to do, you need to like own it and you got to do it well. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of energy. And it, you know, if you're not used to doing that, it takes a lot of guts to do it. And I would encourage anybody who wants to try it, just do it, you know. So, one of the things I was talking to you guys about, I'm going to see if I can make work right now, because I think I have the ability to test it. So, if I go here, tell me if you guys can see this test. So, let's try. If I go to alert box, yes, the alert box. So when somebody subscribes, hopefully that's what you will. I think you all should have just saw something. Wow, that's great, Anthony. That is fantastic. Andrea, that's fantastic. 146 subscribers. Anthony's got like 250. That's great.
That card they got the call on the other night.
Yeah, still there. It is. Video games are huge. You know what? I could probably do that because I am a huge gamer. I'm It's another expensive hobby outside of Disney. But so many people do that. I don't really know if it would work for me. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it here. Maybe I'll do a separate stream or channel or something. But Andrea, that's exactly my thoughts. Is like, who am I, and why do these people like watching me? I'm like, I don't get it. What am I doing? Because I want to do more of it. If people like watching me, then just tell me what I'm doing right, and I'll just keep doing me. Hey, Sam.
Your fan's not on.
Let's see.
Why isn't your fan on?
So as people subscribe, I don't know if it comes up. There it is. And then you can see the boss bar down the bottom moves. And I'll do one more, so it brings it up to 84. So we'll do one more test subscriber. So anytime we see somebody subscribe, this is literally what's going to happen. There, now it's at 84%, so... Do you have the if you have your phone out and you go to the stream, if you scroll through the chat, you're gonna see Emily Kane. Just click on the link she dropped in there and subscribe to her. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Here we go. There we go, Emily. Done and done. And now her phone's probably blowing up with alerts. Thanks, Sam. Anthony, go ahead. Go ahead, drop your link, dude. Drop it in there. You got it. If you guys have not subscribed to Anthony the Molar Man, make sure you get over to his channel. Hit the subscribe button. Watch some of his videos. He does a really good job. He's nice. He's really smooth. He's comfortable in front of the camera. He talks about a lot of cool stuff. He's enjoyable to watch. So, yep. Go ahead, Andrea. Drop him. Everybody who's got one here, drop it. If you have a YouTube channel that you're looking for subscribers, just put it in the chat right now. Like, I did not get 84 subscribers because I went out and hunted them down on my own. So, right? I mean, that's what we should all be doing. Just, especially us. Like, a majority of us, I mean, everybody here, as I look through the chat, everybody here is like in blue, right? So, we are, and this, a lot of the people I see here are like core people. We see each other all the time. We all should be on each other's channels. 100%. 100%. Oh, look at that. Does anybody have a 100% count on me? I think I'm up to 4 or 5. Triple two. I think you might be one that I... Let's see. Yep. I'll subscribe to you right now. Look at that. Look at that. Andrea A. Let's go to you now. I got my computer running on the side over here. Here we go. Andrea's now got 147 subscribers. Sam, go for it. Go for it. Let us know if you're going to stream from there. We'll all drop in. And the best thing you guys can do for everybody, so in case you haven't been paying attention or following along, the YouTube algorithm, so whether you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I guess really either way it doesn't matter because it all contributes for the algorithm pushing itself out. So of course we all want thumbs up, right? Because, I mean, really... There's almost no reason to give anybody a thumbs down, typically. But the other thing you should all try to do is watch like 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes of somebody's live stream. Because that way it locks your viewing and your viewing time. It locks it into YouTube. And then it... yeah, you can sit there. That's fine. And then it'll stay with that... It'll stay with that stream, which is really important. And then all that goes together in YouTube, and the YouTube algorithm will start pushing your channel to other people's like homepages and into people's searches. So right now, if somebody were to search for beer, Disney, firefighting, real estate, hopefully at some point, my live stream in the last 2 hours or so has come up on their homepage or through their search. So YouTube has analytics, and right around, give or take, somewhere around like 20 to 30% of people at some point that are finding my channel are people that are finding it through the search function. So if you go back and look, some of my videos have like 200 views. Well, like 20 to 30% of those people found my channel through just searching whatever they were searching for. It came up. But that's how the algorithm works. So when you hear I don't hear Tom talk about it too much. Every now and then we'll get a mention on Pat's channel, right? About the algorithm. That's what they're talking about. Thumb up, thumb down. As long as it's a thumb. I mean, we want thumbs up more. There's almost, again, no reason to not do it, but. And then watching. You need to watch for a couple of minutes. So that's really important. That way it locks that algorithm in for viewing time, number of viewers actually counted. So I am on my phone now. Yep. I upgraded to the iPhone 12. The lighting in here is terrible. But yep. So I upgraded the other day after I got home from Disney, and I got my one little spark of inspiration. And here I am on YouTube Nation. I need a diva ring. I don't know about, well, maybe a ring. I don't know about so much. Oh, diva? I could probably do the diva. Think I could do the diva thing?
Wait, you don't think you're a diva now?
See, ladies and gentlemen, that's why she's married me. Oh! It's the light that goes around your camera to light yourself up. I thought you meant like, I'm a diva. Like, I could probably do that really well. I guess I do, according to my producer.
You mean like a ring light?
Yeah, it's like a ring light. Yep.
Melissa has one, you can borrow hers.
Oh, good. Oh, we have a friend that has one. Perfect. And if anybody here, which I think you all have, which is how I've gotten here, but if anybody here hasn't subscribed to my channel yet, that'd be great. Actually, the next sub will probably be the new boss for the channel. Which, for those of you that are just coming here, that maybe haven't seen a lot of the graphics on the screen, obviously I have a sub bar. So we're on the way to 100 subscribers. I'm going to be excited to see who number 100 is. That will knock that bar out and end this. And then the bar above it is called the boss bar. So that is just a little game we're going to play. And anytime somebody donates to the channel or they subscribe, that bar is going to go down a little bit. And I know it says John, but I'll reset the bar. It'll be correct the next time you come in. It's right about the right spot, just the wrong name. But every time you take away that bar and it goes away, whoever takes it away becomes the boss of the channel. So maybe we can do something fun with that. Hey, it's Esther. Esther's here. Hi, Esther. That's exciting. Everybody say hello to Esther. She's a friend of ours, lives like halfway across the country. Esther, can you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for me? That would be great.
No.
That would be fantastic. Oh, we miss you too. We haven't seen her in so long. Awesome. Thank you so much. There she is. Perfect. Now, how did you find my channel? This is exciting.
Persist.
That's what I'm assuming. See? Oh, there it is. And it works! Stand by, Esther. We're going to put you on the big screen. Hold on 1 minute. There it is. There it is. And there it goes. And the bar works. And oh! Man, I was really hoping she was going to be the new boss of the stream. That would be great. Oh, Paige sent you the link. Ah, snowy days. We've got great friends. Esther, you should share this. Share my channel out with everybody. I'm trying to build it up. I'm using Streamlabs right now to stream live, but I'm trying to get off of Streamlabs and just use YouTube directly. So we're gonna start with 100 subscribers. Channel's really just kind of about what we do: Disney, brewing beer, firefighting, a little real estate every now and then, because I do that on the side. Maybe we'll do a game night one night. We'll have to see if all the friends would agree to maybe streaming a game. So we have there's a core group of us that we all get together and play games regularly. So Andrea on YouTube. Yeah, see, Esther's like, yes, please do a game night. On YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers to use YouTube proper, but YouTube will allow you to live stream using streaming software. So I use Streamlabs. There's another one called Prism that I guess is pretty good to use. I'm not sure what everybody else here is using. So Paige, I think that would be very cool with board games. We could probably set it up so like everybody could just like watch the board and not like the people in the room. They could just watch us like play the game and listen to us, and we'll have a separate thing for the chat, and I'll kind of do my thing while we're playing board games. And we play some really like we play a lot of different board games, and we're not talking just like Monopoly or like Battleship, or we play all kinds of stuff. Some games take a long time. We play some deep games sometimes. Christina G, I believe he did, because not today, but a couple of days ago, I thought he had gotten a notification. So I know he went back and watched. He watched one of my live streams. So he was giving me some really good feedback. He's been fantastic. I cannot say enough good about what he's done to help. Like the other day, where were we? We were at the zoo. When we were at the zoo, we had only been there for about, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 minutes. And like, all of a sudden out of nowhere, I get like these 15 subscribers. And they're all like, hey, Pat sent me over. Said to pop over in here, watch for a little bit, follow and subscribe. So good luck on your channel. Go back and watch it. You can hear me. I'm like, oh my God, this is like incredible. Where are y'all coming from? And Pat found out I was streaming from the zoo. And he just like, when I went back and watched the stream, I was like, whoa. Because I'd watched earlier. I'd missed, obviously, a hunk of it in the middle of the day when I was out going to the zoo. And he was like, hey, you all need to go there, like, right now. So he's helped me out immensely. He gave me great feedback on some things to tweak. So, yeah, Christina, I thought he did. Yep. Ooh, Paige says we should stream all of us playing Among Us.
I'm terrible at that game.
Paige, I think we need to stream some of our cutthroat games that we play. Like the real cutthroat games that we play, like. Tell you all about the quiet ones that sit in the corner. You don't hear much from, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, that person's going to win. Oh, werewolves. That would be a fun game to stream, because that's a game a lot of people can play. And really, you don't need too much to play it. Ooh, we could play Coup. People be lying. Yep. Cards Against Humanity. Ooh, with our group could. Ooh boy, our group could have some fun with that game. Oh, we could. You know what?
What are you doing, Big?
So, Paige, we could probably do that. So if we had, like a host that could kind of guide everybody through. Yeah, kind of, Esther. Almost like, yeah, I've got like a tall selfie stick, like a tripod that extends really tall. We would just like put it over the, the green mat in the middle of the table. And maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll fire up a game of that, and I'll host it and walk everybody through what's happening, and then they can just listen to everybody, because that game gets hilarious. Yeah, we'll make sure nobody's wearing any low-cut shirts. So I will say, I will probably, just for future reference, for those of you that are here, thank you for being here, by the way. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. You guys know the drill. We're trying to get to 100, but I'm probably not going to stream till Sunday after this, so. Or everyone wears a low, Esther says everyone wears a low-cut shirt that day.
All depends on what you're really there for.
Yeah, well, maybe I just won't wear any shirt that day. Live up to my true frat name of Sasquatch. Thanks, Duke Mom. Appreciate you being here. Oh, Andrea, if you're going at any point in the next, basically from now, the next 2 years to Disney World, the next, 20 months, if you're there at some point for the 50th, I would 100% stream from there. Was Stella named after anyone? So, funny story about Stella's name was Stephanie and I were debating names. So, we wanted something that was definitely different. And we were choosing between, what was it? It was like Stella, Scarlett, and Shay. And it was just like Stella just won out. It was no rhyme or reason, but it was either going to be Shay, Stella, or Scarlett. We thought those were really unique. You didn't really hear them too much. So it's just Stella won out.
When you're in the hospital for 2 weeks, you have nothing to do but think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't even gotten into any of that yet. So we were in the hospital for a while before Stella was here, before she made her appearance.
What are you doing, Big?
Good night, Duke Mom. I'm waiting for Coaster Mom to stream from Hershey Park. That's what I'm waiting for. I want to see her either on the Scrambler or the teacup version ride they have there, streaming. Bye, Paige. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon, for sure. Right? See? Coaster Mom, I'm telling you. We got to get her on a teacup ride. She needs to get on that teacup ride. Costa Mom, did I see you talking about a ride that doesn't seem to be coming back this year? That was maybe not a accurate report that it could be coming back. One of the rides that broke over there. Oh, Sky Rush. So I'm like envious because like Costa Mom lives over near Hershey Park, but she also lives close enough to drive to like Six Flags, New Jersey.
Oh,
So she can kind of get best of both worlds in there. And it is. What are you doing here?
Still
Oh,
wants one
yeah.
of these for her birthday, but I gotta figure out which one is which.
So, with that being said, we are at the 2-hour mark. I think I'm going to end this. I'm going to close this. I appreciate everybody being here. This was fantastic. Oh, the big roller coaster's there broken. Oh, it's broken too? Esther, make sure you hit the bell. That way when we go live on Sunday, you don't miss us. We'll get to talk to you.
Both these things she wanted, I'm not.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. I appreciate you for being here. Thanks. Listen, I'm only streaming because of you guys. That's literally the only reason I'm here right now. I would not have made it this far without everybody's support. So, as long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing this. Anyways, so, from me to you, from producer Stephanie, we thank you guys for being here. We are going to stream again on Sunday. We'll do a little bit of streaming from Pier 52. And then, if we have enough time, maybe we'll head over to the Tipsy Seagull. We'll let you see, like, the tiki bar over there. So, cheers to everybody. Such a good beer. Oh, Esther says good night. She misses you. And we will see you on Sunday. So I will try to schedule the stream. I did tonight. Costa Mom showed me the picture. So it was definitely there. But when I started it, for whatever reason, Stephanie's like, you're not on. Like, there's no picture. It says you're going. The chat's running, but you're not on. So I had to start something else. But we'll see if we can get it right. But Streamlabs, at least for right now, seems to be working. Invite people. That's all I can ask you to do. Show up. Hit the like button. And invite as many people to this stream as you can. Kids, cousins, grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents, sisters, brothers, friends that you haven't seen for 30 years. Anybody that's willing to come and hit that subscribe button. It would be awesome. All right. I'll see you all on the cord. I'll probably catch up with a lot of you tomorrow. And look for my stream on Sunday. We'll be back at it. We'll be giving you guys a little mukbang from a very nice Pier 52 down in the great city of Fall River, Massachusetts. Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all later.